Okay, so let's see what this guy does. So just a handful of turns. Let's see where we're at. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is what we needed. All right guys, in today's video, I made a huge shop upgrade, something I have been wanting for many years, and I finally got it in the shop now. This one's for the print shop owners, the press operators, and the shop assistants. Anyone who's ever needed to clean squeegees in between jobs knows that it freaking sucks. Especially when you have 15 hours of work to get done in your 8-hour shift. Today, we're going to check out the Shur-Loc Squeegee cleaning unit and see if it is worth all the hype that I've made it in my head throughout the years. But this thing is like literally like 850 bucks. It's super expensive when currently the way we clean squeegees and flood bars, we get some ink degradant, we spray it on the squeegee, we get a rag or old t-shirt and scrub off all the ink, and it's brand new within 30 seconds. So I've never been able to pull the trigger on an $800 piece of equipment that I can do within 30 seconds, you know? Like I just never could justify it. So one random day I'm scrolling Facebook and I come across a post in the used screen printing equipment group, and there was a brand new Shur-Loc cleaning squeegee unit for only 350 bucks. Like super, like literally half the price of a brand new one. So I've never bought anything off a marketplace, so I don't even know how it works. I kind of DM the lady, I see if it's still available. The lady said that it was still available, but she was talking to somebody right now, and she said if they don't reply back like in the next hour, then she'll reach back out to me. I really wanted this thing, so I said I'll give you $50 more right now if you just sell it to me right now and stop talking to the other person. She went for it, so I ended up paying $400 for it. She asked me to Zelle her the money, and that was kind of sketchy because there was all these warnings on Facebook that said do not Zelle money, but she kind of had some reviews that she had sold things before. I don't know, just talking to her, I got good vibes, so I went ahead and did it. Very shortly after I sent her the money, she got me tracking information and she sent me pictures of the box, all boxed up, which here it is with me now. So I'm gonna bust this thing open and we're gonna check it out to see if it does what I hope it does for me and the guys in the shop. And before we continue with the rest of the video, a couple things I want to point out is this big tape monster behind me. I know it looks tacky, but it's actually a little bit of an efficiency play. Before I had this bin, me and the team would just put tape straight into this trash bin with an actual trash bag. And of course you can imagine that tape would just cling to the sides and ruin a whole bag. It literally took me like years. I'm talking like 4 or 5 plus years to realize like we need to freaking stop doing that. I got our own bin with no liner in it, and this huge bin is just stuffed with tape, and then we'll throw it all in one go. And honestly, I'm sure most of you already knew that and already have that system in place, but if you don't and you're a rookie, get an empty bin, no liner, and just stuff it with tape until you have to empty it again. Okay, let's move on to the squeegee cleaner. Also, I called Alex from Easiway just to confirm what chemical I should be putting in here. He definitely said it's the 842 specifically for cleaning squeegees. He said the 701 that we typically use will over time expand the rubber on the squeegees and ruin them. So anyway, this chemical is specifically for cleaning squeegees and flood bars. I think this one would be a good one to start with. Okay, so we just got rid of the ink on the squeegee. Probably could have done a better job, but this might be a realistic situation, so let me leave it. And here is the moment of truth. Yeah, so I think I just set it in there, start moving it back and forth while I spin this guy. All right guys, so this very first squeegee, I was trying to figure out how to push it through the brushes, how to rotate this thing.
the unit actually also was not screwed down to the table, so it was moving all over the place. So it was a bit of a tiny bit of a learning curve. That's why I am fast forwarding through this squeegee, but you can even see this thing came out super clean and I didn't even know what I was doing. So check out this next squeegee.
Okay, let's just screwed it down. Let's go ahead and do another squeegee. This one's a little bit more dirty, but let me go ahead and take the ink off. So this ink right here is a little bit more almost dried up and thicker than that last one. So I think this will be a good opportunity to really see what this squeegee cleaner does. Like, it's just like, look at this. It's kind of just like, you know, some inks, some pigments, whatever, are a little bit thicker and a little bit more of a nuisance than other inks. And this is one of those. Okay, so let's see what this guy does. Here we go. So just a handful of turns. Let's see where we're at. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is what we needed. Let me grab a rag. Okay, so y'all saw that was just a handful of turns with a very stubborn ink, and here we are. This is awesome. So here's like the orange one, which has been used a lot, right? And so I just put all the ink back into the ink bucket. We'll go with the squeegee first. You put it in there, go back and forth, and you just rotate it. Let's check it out. Oh, and it like picks up chemical from the bottom as you roll. So that was just like a handful of times. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you just get like your rag. And I probably didn't even need to go that many times. This one was dirty, you know, like 2 or 3 times probably. I think it's clean, right? All right, guys, this thing is totally legit. I have all of these squeegees, all of these flood bars that I have the opportunity to clean right now. I'm gonna put this thing to work. Stay tuned for a follow-up video. Forever now, I have had all of this squeegee blade to change out on squeegees that need it. For example, like the yellow and the red that get used constantly. It's something I always put off, but I think I have all the right tools now, and I want to make a video on how I do it. So y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, this next one, next to red and white, yellow is about as bad as it gets. So yellow ink caked up everywhere. You can see this guy's crazy dirty. Let's see what the Shur-Loc Squeegee cleaning unit does. Wow. We'll get an old t-shirt. I'm super happy with this for it being so dirty and being now so clean so quick. Okay guys, so I just cleaned 7 squeegees and flood bars back to back to back. Normally, if I would have done 3 or 4 back to back, my hands and fingers would have been killing me. In this case, not so much. One thing I didn't realize is how durable these brushes are. My finger kind of went in while I was rotating it, and it straight up like cut me, almost like a paper cut. So it was no problem for the ink. It was just eating through all the gunky ink. I think it's going to be a great addition to the shop. Is it one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have got it so many years ago? I don't feel like that just yet. But you know, there's a time and place for everything. I feel like now we do need a solution like this. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago we didn't, but with all of the color changes we go through, I think it was definitely time to get one. And it's these types of tools, I think it's super important that you invest into versus looking at it as a cost or you're spending money. More look at it as like you are investing into your team's productivity, almost like anything that reduces strain, anything that's a quality of life for them. I think it's important for the growth of the shop. You can't really grow a shop if you're always burning out employees or they don't want to come to work because the job sucks. So it's these types of little tools that I believe help maintain growth and maintain momentum for your shop. If y'all have any questions about this thing, please shoot me a DM. Leave a comment if you've recently invested into your shop for quality of life improvements or efficiency improvements. I'd love to hear what y'all got going on. If y'all found this video insightful at all, or if y'all enjoyed it, please like it and please subscribe to the channel, and there'll be more on the way. Shortly after this video, I'm going to drop how we change our squeegee rubber here at the shop and the tools we use. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.